Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Hey, this is Kate. I'm a forensic psychologist and crisis clinician, and I collect stories. Everything from true crime to trauma to parenthood. There's a lot more in common between depression and sociopathy, or between serial killers and podcasters, than you might think. Are you sure you really want to know? This is Ignorance Was Bliss at iwbpodcast.com and IWB Podcast on social media.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. And we are at the top of the round with Aleister up first.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm still actually being held.
Yeah, by Virath.
Yes.
Yes,
so
my
I'll just from my nice perch here, I'll just go ahead and start firing away.
Okay.
I see him firing away, and I'm like, yes.
So, yeah, the first probably isn't all that good. It's a 12.
That does not hit.
And the second is an 18.
That hits.
For 12 damage.
Everyone try to roll at least 18.
As Aleister opens up his mouth wide and a purple beam of crackling energy shoots out of his mouth and into the Wendigo.
And you shove it back 10 feet.
Yep.
All right, so as you shove it back, it gets pushed back past Mike on the ground, who now you definitely all see that Mike has been getting eaten on by Jerry. And you also notice that Jerry, the Wendigo, starts, or he's with the mutation continuing going on. He's getting a little bit bigger, like he's growing in size. And it is Virath's turn. If you're done, Aleister.
It's like a cat.
Yeah, Aleister's done.
So the Wendigo keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, and Virath, you know for sure that Wendigos are large size and not medium size that Jerry was.
Right.
The
yes, I do.
Wendigo is getting bigger, and Leon's getting larger.
So either what we need to do is we need to full-on kill Mike, so he doesn't keep draining the life force from him. Jerry.
Jerry was busy killing Mike.
Jerry
I don't know. I
was
mean, that's a fair
Mike.
point. If we
want to kill
if we were to
Jerry
kill
the
Mike,
Wendigo.
then he can't drain any more life energy, right?
It's true.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So should we full-on kill Mike, or we go after the Wendigo?
Okay, I will point this out. Mike is definitely not moving. It looks like his head was bashed in with his head was bashed in with a broomstick, and his face has been chewed on.
Well, let's fuck shit up. I will rage.
All right.
Rage. And because he's an ice thing, I'm sure he's vulnerable to fire. I will pull out my blades of wrath Blades of
There you go.
Virath. My blades of vengeance.
Just knives of random shit.
and
Daggers of anarchy.
I get initiative on each double roll.
Advantage.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Advantage.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, advantage on. Yeah.
I'm attacking twice.
My thing.
Okay,
Why is this guy doing all my
that
things?
was a dirty 20. So
Okay, that hits.
that hits, and then let's roll for some damage.
Do like me a filthy 20.
I would love that.
Dirty 20.
And
Dirty,
my
dirty, dirty.
blades of vengeance. Yes, yes, yes. That is a 3. Now question. It's a D6 plus D6 plus 5, so roll 2 D6s, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. 3 plus 1, that's 4, plus 5, that's 9, plus 3, 12. And then,
12.
I take my blades of vengeance, and from my wrist they go, whoa, and they cut him. And then it comes back to me, and then I attack with the left hand.
All right.
Yes, let's roll again. That's another 18.
Nice. That hits.
Hell yeah. That's D6. That's a 1. 1. That's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 10 damage.
So 22 in total.
Yeah. And then as my next action, how far away is he? Could he attack me? Could I move out of the way? Or no?
Are you asking to move out of? Hold on. I mean, he is. Let's see. Y'all were. Okay, so Victor and Julian were, let's say, 20 feet or 10. Nah, y'all were 10 feet because y'all were walking up on him and everything. And then at the end of the alleyway, another 20 feet back, you got Virath and Aleister. So
Okay, I'm good.
y'all were 40 feet away. You're now 50 or 30 feet away. Now you're 40 feet away because he did get shoved back 10 feet.
I will,
Was his blades a long range weapon?
Oh, no, you're right next to him because you attacked with your
blades.
You attacked with melee.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. So you moved up on him. You're 5 feet away from him. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can I back up now or just
Sorry.
pull out my guardian shield?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. Do you want to move away from him, or are you trying to?
Well, I mean, I
tank
could
it?
totally, run in, attack, get back, attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what this guy's attack.
Whatever the Wendigo killer would do.
Yeah.
Oh,
what would
yeah,
you do?
here's what I would do.
What would Virath do?
Here's how I dealt with my last Wendigo. I ran in, Jackie Chan'd him, and I jumped back.
Who's Jackie Chan?
Again,
You ran back.
Again with the pop culture references. Yeah, so I jump in, Blades
So,
of Vengeance, and then I jump back. And then I pull up my shield.
Okay.
Ready.
All right. So are you moving back to Julian and Victor?
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe an important clarification on all of this. Whenever he reaches to get his weapons and everything, Aleister's going to try and actually scramble to his shoulder.
Okay. So you, Aleister's just chilling on your shoulder. I like
See
that.
him
I like
get
that.
heated as he tries to hit him with blades.
That's exactly,
Yeah.
Precisely.
That's exactly where I want. That's exactly.
Kid-
And I'm like, you're my kitty
Kitty
cat.
shoulder cannon. It's about to happen.
You do my kitty cat. You my kitty cat.
It's been done before. Very effectively, my dad.
All right, Victor.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm sorry. The Wendigo he's still growing in size, and where the burns from the weapons, it's still sizzling, and it looks like it's spreading a little bit in his skin. And Victor, sorry.
Okay. Did Virath move away, or did he just put up his shield?
He's right next to you, and he's shielding, which is an energy shield.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and move in as well. So I'm gonna move up to melee range, and I'm gonna try to slice him up twice with my dowel.
Mm-hmm.
So first one is a 22 to hit. So I think that hit.
Yeah, that hits.
The second was a 15.
That hits.
Oh, it does? Perfect. Perfect. All right. So, let me see here. A D6. Yep. I'll grab 2 of those. So the first hit, I got 9 piercing damage and 1 poison.
Okay.
Second hit, oh snap! I got 11 piercing damage and 6 poison. Rolled 2 6s that time. And then I'm going to use a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
And that was how much damage? 11 plus 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 11 piercing, 6 poison. And then I'll use a key point to do Flurry of Blows to do 2 more attacks.
Hold on. That last hit, that's a killing blow.
Oh, nice. Never mind then. I'm taking that key point back.
Yeah. Take the key point back and tell me how you kill him.
The J-Backsies.
Oh. Well, I mean, I slashed at him, the first time, like with the sword, just sort of like across him, like across his shoulder or whatever, like towards his neck. And then like I saw that it was particularly vulnerable. So like after that, I swung back around and I hit even harder in the same spot. And I just sort of lopped straight into his neck, and like his head just sort of started to come off a little bit. It didn't come off all the way.
He's nearly headless.
He's nearly headless. Yes, exactly. As nearly headless Jerry. But yep, there we go. Boom, done.
Yeah, so he falls to the ground. He stops growing in size, and that fire from the blades of wrath.
Yeah.
They that fire just spreads throughout his transformed, decaying skin, and just starts like burning him up.
You see, guys, I've watched a lot of Pokemon, and I know.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. No, I don't know what Pokemon is.
There's a lot of weird things.
I have a lot of experience with Wendigos. They're vulnerable to fire. And poison, too.
And their head coming off.
Well,
Poison.
I don't think poison. I think it's
a lot easier than
I think it's fire.
expected.
I think it's just fire.
Victor's gonna jump down and see if like Mike still has a pulse.
Mike does not have a pulse.
Okay. It's like Julian, his heart's not beating.
We start to have a funeral for
that
Mike.
usually means he's dead.
Well, I didn't know.
You didn't know that once your heart stops beating, you die?
I didn't know if you could help somehow.
Oh, no, his face is pretty caved in with a wooden blunt instrument, and he has no beating heart, so...
I'm not the doctor. I was just asking.
I can try spare the dying. I don't think it'll work.
I have already started taking the Wendigo's head and attaching it to my belt to pair with the other Wendigo head.
All right.
I'll go ahead and cast spare the dying. I don't think it'll do anything to this person.
Yeah, because that just takes them from 0 to 1, right?
It just stabilizes.
Yeah, stabilizes. No, they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dead. Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only way that you're going to spare this dying man is by eviscerating him entirely.
And yeah, you're out of combat.
Wow.
That's pretty quick combat.
That was very unexpected.
Wow, why did I waste the rage? Question: do I take a level of exhaustion or no because of the path of my rage?
You don't have the exhaustion
No.
like that
Nice.
the Berserker has.
Awesome.
I'm vaguely familiar with the Berserker concept.
I feel like I'm cheating.
Because
You feel like you're
I
cheating.
I hit him. I only hit him twice. I was about to hit him 2 more times. So
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, how can you hit
All
him 4
right.
times?
Monk gets
I'm a
flurry
monk.
of blows.
Yeah, I'm a monk, so I get 2 attacks every turn, no matter what.
Yeah, it's incredible.
If I use my action to attack, I get 2 attacks, and I was going to use flurry of blows had I not already killed him, which gives me 2 more unarmed attacks.
Sick.
So I hit him twice with my sword, and I was going to hit him 2 more times with my claws, probably after that, but I didn't need to.
We reference flurry of blows in a song that
Yeah.
Yeah.
The D20, yeah. Yeah, the snowstorm is still going on. It's still nighttime. The Wendigo body is burning up, like the or at least like the skin is. Mike is dead. You cut the head off before the burning got to the head and put it on your belt, Virath. And what are y'all doing now?
well, shit.
I guess I'll look around to see if there's any other. Well, I mean, I know we're in the middle of a snowstorm, but like, see if there's any other disturbances or any other signs of under Wendigos.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check as you investigate the scene.
Okay.
Or actually, give me an investigation.
Oh, okay. That investigation is a 24.
24. Okay. So as you inspect the scene, you inspect around Mike's body. It looked like Mike was actually trying to bring Jerry some food and looked like some herbs for some tea or something like that. There's like a satchel.
Normal food?
Yeah, normal food.
Let me take a closer look at the herbs.
It's more of the herbs that's from the tea that y'all had at the end.
Yeah, we
If
should
you had
keep
any.
those.
I know Victor had
Yeah, I was
some.
about to say, Victor, there's more of these herbs from that tea you like.
Oh, yeah. Can I have those?
Yeah,
I might need them.
Go for it.
All right. And so Victor will take them because that might come in handy later.
Yeah.
Virath, I
Yeah.
have a question.
Sure.
The Wendigo situation.
Yeah.
Do victims of Wendigos does something happen to them, or are they just dead?
Their souls are taken to be joined with the god Ithaquah. Meaning I have no idea. I'm just talking out of my ass.
Okay, cool. All right.
Let me look that up. I'm supposed to be an expert.
I kind of hope he's just dead.
I don't know. I'm like, is this a hey, we need to burn the body situation?
let me
Is
find
this
out. Let me find out.
Dig a shallow grave.
No problem. Let me.
Yeah, Victor's sort of. Victor's been like sort of, aside from getting the herbs from Julian, Victor was just sort of trying to get Mike together, like all dignified, because he was gonna, take him to the rest of the village and let them know.
Can Victor mince him into hamburger for special hamburgers?
Oh,
Victor's not going to eat Mike. I think we've pretty much figured out what was going on.
Wendigos
with Mike. I don't know if it'll do any good to eat him.
I don't know.
Okay.
What if you get Wendigo powers?
Okay, so
Mike wasn't the Wendigo.
But he could have been infected with some sort of curse of Wendigo.
No,
I will
thank you.
say this, Julian. You know from the medical, the medicine check on Jerry that there was no physical signs of any kind of injection, bite, anything like that. There was no. You don't see any physical reason why he was sick,
okay.
other than the symptoms.
So because I'm an expert at Wendigos, I know this information now. So I'm going to tell you the lore of the Wendigos, if you don't mind. And he steps towards the body of Mike, and he looks up into the heavens, and
Is the music
the
starting
music
again?
starts, and he goes, while the cat's still on his shoulder. He says, Wendigos appear after the occurrence of a famine. These creatures are humans who have been corrupted by eating human flesh to starve off starvation. These now half-human individuals are corrupted and always hungry. Most stories claim that as Wendigos feast, they grow proportionally to what they eat. This means they can never be full and are in a state of constant, unquenchable hunger. Their taut flesh is pulled across their bones and holes exist where the stomach should be. This desire to consume can include all items of wealth, but a Wendigo prefers flesh. Cultures in the far north have hunters that track anyone that come down with Wendigo psychosis, a mindset that causes an intense craving for the flesh of a humanoid. Those who cannot be healed are executed, like my family. He just adds on a side note.
The family was executed?
That's another story. A Wendigo's presence is noted by abnormally colder weather, destruction of valuables and equipment, and the stench of death. Because they float above the ground, they are difficult to track directly. Most hunters rely on the change of temperature and smell. Wendigos often lie in wait on well-traveled roads and attempt to ambush traders. They will not wait forever, as their insatiable hunger will eventually goad them to attack anything. And he sits there for a minute and he...
Wait, so these guys fly?
I don't... No, they don't fly. No. But
They said they float above the ground. And that might be why we haven't seen any tracks.
They fly, but like, you know, one of those, like, you know, when someone like is like, you know, transporting, like gliding like an ice skater across the snow. You know, it's like a oh kind of thing.
Yeah, sure.
But to answer your question, my family, yes, my family were attacked by Wendigo psychosis, and I almost succumbed to eating the flesh of my own family.
And Julian, you would definitely pick out Wendigo psychosis.
Gotcha.
Voxerather.
Written down as snow crazies.
But yes, they don't fly, they glide.
Yeah, like whoa.
Right. Whoa.
They don't fly, they fall with style.
No, they hover.
Yeah, Victor, when he mentioned like, oh, I almost ate my family, Victor sort of like looked the other way real quick, you know, and just felt, you know, like a little bad.
And the music stops, and then I turn to them and I say, you have no idea what you're in for.
Well, hopefully the other ones are as easy to kill as that one.
Yeah, I didn't have to fire a lightning gun shot at him.
They might be easy, but you have no idea who Ithaquah is.
No.
Well, you've told us a little bit about him.
Yeah, you kind of danced around that.
Well, I will tell you about who Ithaquah is.
You have already
did that.
Yeah, that happened actually. We were here.
I did.
Maybe we should get back inside. For the time.
I mean, if you want to get
until morning.
If you, I mean, I could start the music again.
No, that's okay.
No. We're past montage.
Yes, I already told you who Ithaquah is, but all I'm saying is, if you want to find out what's really going on, we must go to the top of the mountain via the other side.
The other side of the mountain?
Well, we got it. You told me that when you entered the other realm that things were upside down. Remember? Yeah. You kind of got
the Dreamlands.
Yeah, Dreamland. Yeah. You kind of got to go.
That.
Yeah.
That would be the cat.
Yeah. Oh, then I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
I don't. All I'm saying is you have to go to the top of the mountain to find out.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should do that in the morning.
Yeah,
when
I don't
we
want
can see.
I'm just here to provide some exposition.
I do appreciate it.
Well, Victor's gonna throw Mike over his shoulder, and
So
start
dignified.
and start. Well, how else am I supposed to carry him? I could carry him in the front, all Gentile, but you know, it's simpler.
That's
to
reserved
throw
for
him over my
Julian.
shoulder. Yes. I carry Julian like a woman. Everyone else I carry like a man.
Exactly. I'm a pretty princess.
But yeah, Victor will just put Mike over his shoulder and start walking back towards the inn. Try to get back inside to the warmth and not in the snow.
Okay. So you're going back to the inn. Is everybody wanting to go back to the inn?
Yes.
I mean, ultimately, I would like to go back to the inn.
Let's go
But
back to the inn.
I think it probably is going to depend as much on Virath as anybody else.
Well, the other two places that we've gone are empty now because both of them died in the
You know,
So-
I'm pretty eager to kill more stuff, but I will go with group consciousness.
All right. So y'all go back to the inn and y'all tuck in for the rest of the night, trying to wait out the storm, wait for sun to come up, and with Aleister's quick rest, y'all
Super
do
sleep.
get,
Super sleep.
Yeah, super sleep.
Super sleep.
You do get a full night's rest, so you do get your rage back, Virath, and
Sweet.
it only took 4 hours, and sun comes up, and the storm does not die down.
And when I turn to the cat, I'm like, I love this cat. I love this cat.
Actually, in the morning, are Juliet and Larry there? I'm supposing.
Juliet, damn.
Yes, they are. Juliet and Larry are
I mean,
there.
it's an important question, I suppose, given the events.
Yeah.
But whenever they come down, even though they can't understand me, I'm still going to ask. Like,
Okay.
So exactly how many people are in this village?
Meow, 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 meow,
If,
meow, meow.
if somebody can translate for me. Somebody.
I guess I'm awake.
Yeah, everybody's awake.
Yeah, so I'd just be like, he was asking how many people are in the village now.
Oh, well, maybe 30 or so now.
So 28, got you.
Yeah, I imagine that if like before we just started asking how many people, like they would be aware that I brought Mike back and like we were
Jerry's dead.
Yeah,
Poor
Jerry's
Jerry.
gone, and we brought Mike back, and like he's sort of like he's covered up, like which being respectful, It's like I don't know. what
Alistair
their
would try and ask just
Yeah.
as soon as he
practices are.
possibly saw them.
Mm-hmm. It seemed y'all were very busy last night, and I heard y'all come in really late. He didn't come down or anything.
Okay,
Rude.
we had we heard some commotion, and we went out and something. Jerry had attacked Mike. It was related to the sickness, and Mike did. Neither one of them made it, so I brought back Mike. I didn't know how you handle your departed loved ones and neighbors.
He was down
Well,
with
we
the
have-
sickness.
I was about to say. I was
Yeah.
going to say it. Beat me to it.
Honestly, we haven't had a body to bury for anybody. Everybody's turned up missing recently. But we do have a graveyard.
Well, now you got a body.
Yes.
I lean
Yes,
into the old
sadly
man.
so.
I lean into the old man and go, well, now you have a body. And then I quickly go back.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like put an arm over to Virath, like, no, dude, seriously, chill, man. Come on, back it up.
And I turn to him and I say, I have seen things no one should have.
Okay, if he does that without looking at him, I'm just gonna motion the lightning gun over to him and give it like a little bit of a whine.
And I say,
Oh, he's got a shoulder cannon.
that-
Yeah,
then-
it just kind of like whips over to you, just kind of like hums up a little bit, like no, seriously, please stop.
and then the music starts again.
All right.
Is no one gonna stop me?
I don't.
The old man-
I don't want to nuke you, but I mean, I could.
Alistair's not going to stop you.
The old man lifts up his stick and he's like, I'll give you another one on the head.
As soon as that is heard, I immediately back. I'm like, I don't want to get hit on the head. No.
Yeah, and I remember how it hurt on my head, so I back down.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
And the music stops.
The music starts, and you. This time, I got hit on the head by an old man.
You don't know what I've seen.
It's like it's the one the one bit of heavy metal music intensifies and then heavy metal music stops.
Oh, let's see. But yeah, he lets you know about the graveyard. I'm sure you can store the body in the snow for now until we can dig up a grave.
Yeah, I was just concerned that something might eat him.
Oh, yes, there are a lot of wild animals around here, and they are a bit more tense than normal. It doesn't... He walks over to the window and looks out, and he's like, oh, so much for my morning walk. It doesn't look like the storm is dying down today.
Well, I guess that makes one thing.
Well, I guess you're not going to get that constitution that you so love. It might affect you. Just kind of look over here severely.
He starts doing a lap around the...
He's just walking around the inn.
Of course he does.
He's like, oh, it looks like I'm walking inside today.
I've got to get my steps in.
Juliet is not feeling well today, so...
What's wrong with Juliet?
She's come down with some kind of stomach bug.
Ah, crap.
And the music starts again.
Is she?
It hasn't reached the point that we're too worried yet, but
okay, so it's not
she
like
may have the illness.
So it's not like she has trouble eating or anything like that?
That would be a stomach bug. Dr.
Yes.
Julian got
You know what I mean. Dick.
So if I guess you're here trying to find out what's causing the illness, I hope that you figure it out soon.
Nothing will stop the illness till the Ithiqua is taken out and we need to go to the mountain, but no one's listening to me.
Hello, Aleister here. So it seems that our large compatriot here really wants to go to the mountain. I mean, he seems to be talking about it quite a lot, for some reason or another. But it does seem that things are very dire in this town. I don't know. So there supposedly are like 30 people, I guess 28 now, but I can't really see how that's sustainable for a village. I mean, I figure at the very least there would be quite a lot of inbreeding. That does not really bode well for the future. And now poor Juliet is also sick, and I can't imagine that will turn out well. I mean, that would require us to fix things very quickly, and that's just not really in our wheelhouse. I don't know, maybe it's nothing, maybe it's just the flu or some other such thing. I mean, humans tend to get sick quite a lot, so I suppose there's any number of other things that could be going on there. But in any case, thank you for listening in. The music for this episode was provided by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios, with additional music by Dark Fantasy Studio. You can find links to everything that we have, our merch store, our Patreon, Discord, where you can come and chat with us, like various social media links, all at microphonesandmonsters.com or micsandmonsters.com if you feel like doing it a bit quicker. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you'll join us again next time here on Microphones and Monsters.